If you really want to understand the future of Africa, you can't just look at skyscrapers. You have to look at the modes of transportation as well. So for decades, our cities moved on Matatus, Daladalas, Danfos, Tros, Combis, Bajaj, Bodas, right? So chaotic, colorful, loud, right? Some were moving discos, some were moving debates, others prayers. But now something is in the works, right? Picture this. High-speed BRTs cutting through the city. We'll take Dar es Salaam, for example. Like it's made peace with traffic, right? Kigali's express lanes are running smoother than maybe a conference talk. Lagos is shifting from Danfo chaos to structured corridors and structured digital tickets. So this isn't small improvements that we're talking about. This is continental mobility upgrade, right? So Africa didn't replace Matatus, it's upgrading mobility overall. So let's check it out.
Every day, millions of Kenyans spend hours stuck in Nairobi traffic. The matatus, the chaos, the fumes. It feels like there is no escape. But what if I told you that the future of transport in Kenya is already here? Quiet, clean, and reliable. Today, I'll be taking you inside Kenya's journey towards a new era of public transport. Nairobi has grown into a mega city of over 5 million people. Yet, our public transport system has struggled to keep up. The matatu industry, though vibrant and unique, often leaves commuters dealing with traffic jams, unpredictable schedules, and high costs, and it's clear something needs to change. Now this is where electric buses step in. Companies like Basigo and Rom Rapid have already introduced electric buses in Nairobi. These buses run quietly, produce zero emissions, and offers a much smoother ride. They are cheaper to operate compared to diesel buses, and most importantly, they represent Kenya's leap towards a green, sustainable future. For passengers, this means comfort, reliability, and affordability. And for the country, it means less pollution and more jobs in the growing green economy.
CBS, the best in town. CBS, the best in town.
All right. Thank you to Daphne254 for that vlog that she made there. I'll leave the link down in the comments. So let's tell the truth here. Africa's informal transport systems have built Africa, right? So the Matatus kept Nairobi alive. The Daladalas moved Dar es Salaam when the rail failed. Tros held Accra together, and the Danfo buses in Lagos, they carried millions without a formal timetable, right? Just faith and adrenaline. So as populations grow, something broke, right? It was too much congestion, 2-hour commutes, rising fuel costs, unpredictable schedules, right? Maybe unsafe stops and impossible traffic. The cities needed a new system, an upgrade. So there was a transition that's been taking place. So Dar es Salaam in Tanzania is Africa's first fully structured BRT, right? So 300,000 plus riders daily, dedicated lanes, smart cards, and rides that used to take 2 hours now take 25 minutes. And for Lagos in Nigeria, from the Danfo dominance to formalized BRT corridors with EV pilots, right? In Kigali, Rwanda, Matatu reforms, plus express lanes and e-ticketing. And Dakar, Senegal, Africa's first all-electric BRT line, clean, fast, and modern, right? So Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, they've integrated informal minibuses into a structured transit web with BRT and light rail. And then in Cairo, Alexandria, Egypt, they're launching the high-speed BRT corridor supporting millions daily. So Africa didn't erase informal transport. It's just taking the spirit of the informal transports and building a system around it to scale, right? So looking at the history, people would say matatus and minibuses are too chaotic to be modernized, right? But the truth here is, Yes, many were chaotic because government never really built systems around them until now. So once cities added dedicated lanes, terminals, digital payments, structured schedules, safe boarding points, the chaos becomes coordination. So the insight here is that urban mobility isn't about choosing between Matatus and the BRT. It's about merging culture and technology. So the soul of African transport remains, but the speed, the safety, and the reliability just increases. It levels up. So mobility is a necessity, it's dignity, and Africa's rebuilding dignity one commute at a time. So the impact here is that this mobility upgrade is really rewriting daily life. Commutes are cutting in half, right? So we talked about the Dar es Salaam situation, 2-hour commutes turning into 25 minutes. Lagos, 90-minute commutes are turning into 40 minutes. Kigali, the traffic stress turns into predictable schedules. Time is wealth. So we're definitely doubling that. The congestion shift. So the BRT lanes remove thousands of cars from the road, and cities can really finally breathe. There's been safety upgrades, so structured stops, fewer accidents, lit stations for safer nighttime rides. So there's more reliable transit situations all around, better access to jobs and schools. So there's also an economic uplift. So the transit and jobs, go hand in hand for operations, payment systems, electric bus maintenance, AI traffic control, station management, driving and security, the likes. So informal transport has not been destroyed by any means. It's just integrating the likes of the Matatus, the Daladalas, the Chos, the Bajajes, and now there's going to be additional BRT terminals, right? So your favorite Matatu still exists. It's still blasting music, and it can drop you off wherever you'd like. So that's not an issue, right? Just more options. So there's been a planet-friendly transit. So the electric systems, the hybrids, cleaner air and the likes, right? So we're reducing emissions, faster than some G20 nations. So the outlook here is that, there's electric fleets everywhere from Dakar to Lagos to Nairobi, Kigali soon, all of these different types of technological upgrades for the AI traffic systems and minimizing the congestion. So there's also going to be, and has been, Pan-African bus manufacturing. So Rwanda's assembling VW buses, Egypt building electric fleets, and South Africa's bus mark engineering, right? Kenya piloting EV buses, and there's going to be an app for the one app, for all movement. So there's opportunities for ticketing, knowing your arrival time, safety checks, all in one. So there's also rural express routes, so linking the villages to the megacities at high speed. So Africa's future won't be shaped by flying cars as of yet, but it'll be shaped by fast, reliable, affordable transit that respects our culture and serves the people for now, which is amazing. So the biggest story isn't the buses in itself, right? It's the transformation. So Africa is showing the world something profound. It's that you can modernize without erasing our culture. So the Matatu energy remains, the Daladala hustle remains, the Chocho community remains, but now the speed is better. The dignity is higher. The commute's cut in half, and Africa didn't wait, for trains to do it. So Africa's built systems that move people fast, safe, and proudly African. So mashallah, that's your African insight for today. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because at Mr.EmpowerTV, we don't chase the headlines, we chase the truth behind them. This is Mr. Empower, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.